New York has played a very important role in your life and in your career. Are you excited about the awards moving there this year and possibly a couple more?
That's a great question. New York is my yeah. I live in Modena, but I can say I'm also living in New York. Part of my art is in New York because my in-laws are in New York, and Lara is from New York, and Alexa was born in New York. So New York is a special place of my life. And you ask me if I'm excited. Yes, I am, and I hope the American public they're gonna respond in a very good way, very passionate way to this. I said I'm gonna miss the party at the club, the after party at the club. But you know, maybe we're gonna find something with Mario Batali somewhere, you know, in in the East Village or in the top floor of Spotted Pig. I don't know, something. We're gonna invent something.
Yeah, do you think this is gonna shake things up, moving to New York? Maybe it's gonna change a bit?
No, it's very interesting because I think London is an extremely important place in the world in the food gastronomy, but also moving New York and maybe Los Angeles, then Hong Kong, could be very interesting. So it's a worldwide prize, and you know it's extremely important to show and to move from one capital to another.
So, if you ask someone on the street what's the best cuisine in the world, they would probably say Italian or French, but there are only three restaurants from Italy in the list. Is there a reason?
Uh, yes, there is a reason because the percentage is like that, and you know there is a. It's also because there are 50 restaurants, not 5,000, and Italian cuisine is very popular, but the list is high-end cuisine, and so that's different. Um, the Americans, I think, are the biggest, right? And I think there are like 5 or 6, but they have a big country, and there are 3 panels. So, you know, they're very strong. Italian, French, Spanish, Japanese, Chinese, you know, they're all incredible cuisine. And the list is the expression of what is the world right now. So there are like 3 restaurants from Peru, and 15 years ago would be crazy just to think about that. Now, no, because Peruvian cuisine is a very important point of South American cuisine and worldwide cuisine. The list is a worldwide list, so it's okay that we are 3 or 4 or 5. You know, who knows? Who cares? You know, just be there. These are the best restaurants in the world, or at least the most influence.
Apart from the increase in attention, what's the biggest benefit of having all these talented chefs on a single map?
I think it's extremely important to use this attention to move the spotlight from you to all the rest, what is around you, your farmers, fishermen, cheesemakers, the area, you know, your country. You're in a big spotlight, and you have to be use the ethic close to the aesthetic part of your everyday life.
Wes Jackson said, if your life's work can be accomplished in your lifetime, you're not thinking big enough. Is that the drive behind Food for Soul? Can you tell us about the project?
There is a point of your life in which you get all the achievement and award from from every single part of the world. So it's the point in which you start thinking, okay, I have to give back something, and it's culture is a very important motivational force behind everything, and from culture to sense of responsibility, the step is very short because pass through knowledge and consciousness. And so what I think that Food for Soul is something that me and Lara we create after the experience at the Universal Exposition in Milan, and it was such an incredible experience because we were sharing this place with all the other friends that are most of them are in the 50 best, and the 65 of the most influential chefs of the world. And it's a cultural experience. It's not a charity event. It was not a charity event. And cultural experience because we brought our knowledge and our memories in Milan, cooking the waste from other pavilion and create delicious, warm, bright, interesting food. And what I say, we were trying to create the new tradition, because we are Italian and we know our cuisine came from the bottom, from the people, from la cucina povera. And so this kind of approach, so humble in a kitchen with a lot of passion, a lot of things to share between one and the other, brought so many interesting ideas that I can say they're going to be the future tradition.
Yeah, cool. And some people loved Expo, some others didn't. Did it actually achieve the goal of answering the question of feeding the planet?
Just our experience brought two important states like France and Italy to pass a law against the waste. So just this would be something incredible. So just if someone doesn't understand or didn't realize because he didn't look deep enough to what was happening in the expo. I lived the expo very deep, and I saw things that are extremely, extremely important for the future.
Cool. So let's talk 1 second about your restaurant here, Francescana.
Francescana?
Osteria
What's
Francescana?
Francescana?
Yeah. Which is like an art gallery, not only for the beautiful works of Harris and Catalan that you have, but also the aesthetic of your dishes. When you create one, do you envision it as we see it, or the presentation is like the last step?
Contemporary art is not about aesthetic. Contemporary art is about the idea. So what we do, we compress into edible bites my passion every day, filtered by memories and history. So art, music, a whisper of Miles Davis into it, or like a movement of Damien Hirst in the spin painting. The aesthetic part is just the last step. It's not important. Think about the 5 different age Parmigiano, 5 different texture and temperature. It's about the slowly passing of the time in the aging process. And it's a white plate with different crazy shape texture of Parmigiano. It's not about the aesthetic. It's about the message that is coming from that plate. In the beautiful psychedelic veal, not flame grill, inspired by the spin painting of Damien Hirst, it's just we transform the side dishes into edible colors, and to create a unique plate for each customer every time in every part of the world. Art is a motivational force, extremely important, as music, but I would go more in a large vision of passion, because through passion you can transfer emotion.
And you did bring passion to London with your pop-up. Did you ever think of doing something bigger?
Actually, we were discussing about that many times, because especially London, because London is a special place for me, like New York, and who knows? We are always open. I always keep doors open in my life. Always door open for the unexpected. So I'm ready every day.
And speaking of doors, let's suppose that a young Massimo Bottura walks inside that door asking for a job. What advice would you give to him?
Grow slowly like a tree. Travel a lot with your eyes and your ears open. Read and read paper and and absorb the culture in your traveling, but never forget who you are and where you come from.
So when was the last time you had a breathtaking meal not in your restaurant?
I have breathtaking meals every time I go to my friends, and because they don't cook for a guest, but they cook for a friend. So it was last night, and in the moment you not even sit at the table, but you are at the pass, and in which the chef is plating and is giving directly into your hands the meal, and you eat it. It's like it's a different approach. It's not about technique. It's not about how beautiful it is, aesthetic and stuff like that, but it's about emotion. So he's cooking for me because I'm his friend. That's the point.
Cool. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
And
bye,
best wishes.
guys. See you in New York.
Yeah.
Bye.